Let's see. Okay, we're live. Let me pop this out. Go on the left side, I guess. A little too much. Oh, can I not like change this? I do it from the top, right? Boo boo. Boo. Oh, hello, Soyme. Welcome and goodbye. Hope you have a good rest. Thanks for dropping by. That's ready. You need to put this in here. All right. Thumbs out the grind. Back up. Slow. I need to slow this down a little bit. 20% should be fine. Well, actually, I'll say two random things before leaving. One, I got hired at McDonald's. Two, I realized how low key I'm a low key. Well, that's a really shocking revelation. Anyway, getting hired at McDonald's is cool. You got a job now. Let's go. I'm currently unemployed, looking for a job because I just graduated. But before that, animations, of course. Okay, you need to get dragged behind. There we go. And you are... The angle you're looking at is really bad, and you're also looking up. You gotta look down. There we go. Oh, hello, Osan. Welcome. It's been a while. Indeed, it has been a while. It's all good. Animation is cool. I'm graduating in like 2 weeks. Hope you get a job soon. And good night. Good night to you too. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your night. All right, this is the next part I have to. I hate splining so much, man. All right. How's new grad life? It is extremely boring. I will say, because no job, nothing to do. All I do nowadays is like pick up my siblings from school. I've basically turned into an Uber driver without getting the money. But it's okay. It's okay. Currently trying to like look for oil and gas jobs. But yeah. Hello Endertainer, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so let's do some action baking. Start at what's the frame? 2500 to 2570. What was the Q? 2500 to... Wait, no, I don't want to bake action. I want to calculate. But the problem is I need it to be 2515, 2575. There we go. Now I calculate. And it's also down here, which is annoying. Let's clear it. Let me just calculate the top one instead. And then control it using the bottom. There you go. How are you guys doing? It is very nice to stream again. I could have streamed like a bit earlier, like a few weeks earlier, but I gave my friend my usual monitor to bring back to my house because I was in Canada. When I graduated, I came back to Qatar, but I had two monitors, but I don't have enough space to bring both of them in my suitcase, so I gave one of them to my friend. So he could bring one back and then I'd bring the other one. I kept the widescreen monitor. So while I was in Canada, I could have streamed, but then my stream would not work because it would have like, you guys would see like a cropped version of the stream, and I was like, I didn't know how to fix that, so I was like, I'll just stream later. But now I'm back, and it's very, very, very thankful that I can stream again. I don't like this. I'm gonna turn off the capacitor part alpha. Turn this to 3D so I can see on the side. Focus on this left side. I want to go a little bit higher. Oh my god, that lag. Why is it lagging so hard? Holy shit. Bruh. Oh my god, okay. That was really bad. Save. Let's just save as instead. Scene 6.2.2. Okay. That was terrible lag. You know what? I'll clear it. There's no movement here because I did not animate it over here. There you go. Okay, I noticed this is very... Okay, we need to get faster part out back. Okay, I noticed here that this rotation really bad. And we go back as well, which I... You know what, let's just not go back. Yeah. Time to go into the graph editor, everyone's favorite thing. Alright, let's see. What is the issue here? Aha, I see the issue. We have this not very good curve right here. Gotta break both of these, but I'm not sure which one to break. This one I have to break. Move this a bit forward. I gotta go. Perfect time to go to bed. Enjoy animating. See ya. Yeah, good night. See you guys later. Okay. The rotation upwards is fine. Next, I need to change this one. I think this is fine though. It dips down and it goes back up. That's not inherently a bad curve. Maybe I push this up a little bit more. Nah, actually no, it shouldn't go. Break it up like this. Yeah. And another issue is this, the top one is not very nice. Okay, that's good. I like this. Maybe I need to change this a little bit though. I feel like it rotates too fast, so let's go here. Let's push this further. Yeah, and then... Okay, this needs to be a little... Needs to correct it a little bit. Okay, and then here. Keep on pushing this. Push this further so we can ease it in. Don't really need you. Yeah. It's a little too fast-paced, I think. Especially the head. I wanted the head to drag along. Drag it along a little bit more. Yep. Follow through. So this is a little too fast. Let's slow it down a little bit. Can also just lower it down. You rotate way too fast. Yeah, there we go. Need a bit of looseness on the arm. Goes down, so you have to rotate like this. There you go. This is fine, but it's too fast. And also we have no movement for here. Delete everything, honestly. There we go. This is too much, too far forward. Slow it. Okay, and then we need to do a bit of work on the head. Before it goes up, you probably want to rotate it a bit down so he looks a bit smooth. We get a curve like this. So it doesn't just go like that. This will be more interesting. Slow it down a little bit. Curve this down or rotate this down a little bit more. It's a bit slow. Let's just remove that part. This one's off. Alright. Next, let's add some blinking. Yeah. Alright, perfect. That's one done. Next up. This is already not. It's not splined yet. Let's remove the clouds in the background because I don't need them at the moment. And speaking of which, I want to tell Splurt something. I'll tell him later, actually. Still feel wait, no, I feel like this is still a little fast. Wait, did I call this stream polishing? Probably should change that name. It's not polishing. Uh-oh. I'll do it in YouTube. Edit. Yeah, it should be splining. There we go. Save. Polishing is later. Oops, did I? Yeah, I actually stashed it. I'm gonna do this as well. Rotate it downwards. This is for like another curve, right? Because currently it's just straight. Curve it downwards going up. We can curve this down a bit more. Oh, there's a very large snap there. Better. Oh.
Here's your jacket.
Off we go. All right. Okay, there's a bunch of like stuff happening here. Okay, so this part doesn't matter too much because it's this will be there, right? If I look at this is save and just see what it looks like. Yeah, so we can't see it, so there's no point in splining this part. You can maybe see an outline. No, you can't. Yeah. So in this case, it won't matter too much. Also, is there? Yeah, okay, there's some stuff there. Maybe if I increase the transparent a bit more, you still can't see it. Still can't see it? Perfect. Can you see him here? Yes, we can. So at least from here, we got to start doing it. I'm gonna put a marker here. Call this animation focus right there. Next, let's turn off explosion. And here's where we Yeah, here's where I blocked everything. Okay, before we do anything, I want to keep the lip sync blocked. And then everything else. Yeah, alright. So let's see. We only focus on the camera. We don't care about anything outside of the camera. Okay, it's fine. This might have an issue because it snaps pretty fast. Maybe let's go and check out the... Oh, we have an object transform. Wait, 1 second. Dope sheet. Where's the object transform? Right here. Delete. There we go. Let's go back to Action Editor. Okay. We have two kinds of motions happening here. I don't like it. So we have him rotating his top, and then he stands off. They're off sync as well. Now he stands up with his... It's implied that he stands up with his left leg, and then his right leg goes up. Because we have a rotation like this. Okay. Now the issue here is when he rotates back, he doesn't push down. Which you're supposed to do, because if you lift your leg up, well, you have to go down. You can't just stay airborne. So that's the issue here. And also the snap is super fast. Like, here's the thing. I have to change everything now. Right, let's see this, right? So what does this control? Up, forward, backwards, don't care. Let's make it smooth. Here. It's the Y location. Make it up so we can kind of get a bounce. Okay, and then finally X is the actual important one because he moves left, but he's supposed to move right. So move the top parts and then just move this down like this. Yeah. Slightly better. Now I need to fix this top part because this top part feels very weird. We can already see there's an issue here. And okay, I want some anticipation, or is it called anticipation? I think it's called anticipation, where because you can see he instantly goes left or he instantly rotates. No, it's not called anticipation. I forgot what it's called, but it's instead of rotating it directly left, I want to rotate it right first. Kind of like as a, oh, it's called wind up. That's what it's called. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this first one, and so he rotates backwards. Instead of backwards, I'm gonna rotate him forward a little bit. Yeah, there we go. It's subtle, and then there's also a lock here. So this is the farthest it's gonna go. Remove that. And also, I don't like the final pose. Yeah, skip that as the final pose. Delete these three. And then you as well. This is still too fast, so slow it down a little bit. Because I want it to match with the leg going up. Keep on going up. Oh, what was that? Yeah, okay, that's an issue. Let's turn this to constant. Alright, let's fix the head a little bit as well. We're gonna do the head. We're gonna have a wind up on the head as well. And it's gonna be delayed for a little bit. That's too fast. Let's remove that. A little bit down because I feel like it's looking up too much. Oh, that could have been fine actually. Yeah, there we go. Okay, finally. I don't like it going down here, so let's do this instead. And we need to continue until there. This as well. Continue to the end. Now here's the one I don't want to spline because this is annoying as hell. This is already stuck with red guy's already splined, so that's fine. That was a spline because it was trying to match the thing. I think this is fine if I don't spline it. I just need to polish it in twos. That would be the easier thing to do. Oh, hi there. Where's the animation? Okay, right there. So here I constant. Hang on. Alright, let's work on this. That was very snappy. There you go. That is the easier one to spline. Alright, let's go back here and polish this. Again, this one I definitely have to spline because this is... Yeah, so let's go here. Alright, there we go. And let's try this out. Start with the head because the head is the annoying part. Okay, him letting his hands go there was very fast. It's technically on. It's exactly how I animated it before. It's just like I did a terrible job at animating it. This is very fast. It bounces here. Alright, let's try and polish this part into okay. Let's cheat and use actually let's not do that. Add some movement. That'll make it look like it's not like connected to the body, but it's like connected to his body instead. Yeah. And I'll do the same for this side. Yeah, this one is, I think, super easy to just... The only issue is, like, this is like, on twos. Yeah, so this is in twos. Here's fine. I can spline this part. Oh, it's this, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and then this... Can I do it? I can definitely do this one. Because this is... You know what? Let's save it, and I want to re-simulate this part. Let's hope this works. We're doing pretty far. Oh shoot, what happened there? Where the hell did you go? Uh-oh. Eesh, okay, well, clearly that didn't work. Well, too bad. That means we're gonna keep this in Spline. Okay, the head is the one that's not. Yeah, what a snap here as well. Alright, moving on. This is already spline, which is nice. This one I can definitely spline. Pretty straightforward. Alright, foot sliding. A bit delayed. All I need to care for is the head. Okay, you're still floating here, which is not good. You want to see it? Serial preview. Do I have the thing on? Oof, that noise texture is taking a while. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? We're not ready yet. Holy shit. Alright, now we're ready, right? No, still not ready. Holy sh. Okay, now we're ready. I should probably disable some of the characters. Alright, let's check that out. If okay. Got a message from no one in particular. Alright. Let's go. This is the next one. Bring back the important people. Spline this part. Yeah, this one seems pretty straightforward to do. Okay, let's fix them. Remove that. Oh, no, wrong one. Thing. Okay, I also want to just hide the camera because it's annoying. Right. So much controllers on this goddamn rig. I need to... I'm not using this next time. Alright, let's check this one by one. Okay, arm needs wind up. So it's stationary, okay. And then I need to remember that the reason it's stationary is because he's holding a person. Okay, so here's an issue. He's rotating this way. He shouldn't be. Why can't I? Huh? Oh, what's happening here? Why isn't it saving? Lock frame? I'm confused. Why can't I draw? Animated? Can we like not animate the note, please? Huh, anyway, it doesn't matter. So the issue here is I say get off camera view because the shake is making it really not obvious. So the body movements are also a bit rocky. Specifically this one because it's slow and then it speeds up. So this we have to go for this. And here it is, right? This is the rockiness. We delete that, delete this. Okay, that deletes one. That fixes some of the rockiness. Next up is you. Yep, and finally delete this. There we go. Yep, and now the next issue is just rotations. What rotation is this? This one is not very important. So we can remove that. Next is Y. What about Y? Oh, hello Rockstar. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Long time no see. Delete this. Oh, actually no, just delete this one. Because everything else is already smooth-ish. Delete, delete. How are you doing, Rockstar? Any new animations? Any new courses, actually? Yeah, this was the... No, that's not the big one. Delete that one. I think I can delete this, and then this becomes much more smooth. Okay, we need that one, because that... Yeah, okay. And then this one, this rotation in this direction should be this. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, this is why. It's this, right? The problem with this is, can I use... Oh, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. So this is pretty... The curve here looks like this, which is not what I want. You typically want a curve that looks like this for that specific action. So I have to fix that. Alright, so that means I just delete like this. Oops, wrong one. Except for the middle one, we delete. There we go. That makes it like that shape specifically. Yeah, much better. It's already much better than before. I'm working on body mechanics, and it's super cool to learn how our body reacts to things. I know, isn't it? I love it. It helps you a lot with secondary motion and overlap. Next is okay. The head needs some work. How's this? Ooh, you can see the head bobbing a little bit because of me placing really bad keyframes. So this is already below this, so this is redundant. And this is too slow. Oh no, this is not. This is redundant because this is the final one actually. And this is really fast, and we hold this for quite a bit, so we have to push this further. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What else do I need to work on? I can probably put an extra blink here. And then only open your eyes when you're looking up. Let's put a keyframe here, and let's ease this further. It's deleted actually. Okay. So I'm noticing that this feels pretty stiff. Mostly because this is not rotating at all, right? Yeah, so let's check this. I wanna add some. Oh wait, this has no rotation. Okay, we can add a different extra layer to this. Add some wind up. And over here. Keep on going down. And then as the head goes up, the chest also rotates. So you have like two kinds of... Yeah, there we go. You have two layers of motion here, so it looks overlapped. Might be a little fast though. Let's push this further. And then this is where it ends. So actually, how different are these two? Very not different at all. So let's push this back a little bit. There we go. And the arms feel extremely rigid, so we gotta fix that. Delete. Delete this one. Just reanimate this a little bit. Okay, and then here. Go back. Then there we go. Also, this looks really awkward, so I'm going to delete the middle part. It's still awkward. Mostly because this doesn't have any movement. I'm going to move this back a little bit so we have a bit of movement on the second part. And also the arm is just jittery. Delete all of the arm keyframes. The head moves a bit fast. Okay, and finally the other arm. Oh, wrong one. Which is the controller. Oh, accidentally hit the controller. There we go. Keep on going. Yeah, there we go. And now I just need to work on arm movements. It's a little strong. There we go. Is that splined already? No, it's not, but I think it's totally fine. This is pretty smooth as is. And I don't want this to move at all. I want to keep it static. This one as well is fine. This one though? Should I spline this part? I know I definitely want to spline this part. Put a keyframe here, and then this part I definitely want to spline. Oh. The camera looks really weird there. What happened to the camera? It didn't actually move. Okay, it's just... Yeah, this is mostly the problem. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this wasn't supposed to be a jump cut. Yeah, I can definitely spline this part. And then the final part is this, which I will not spline because I think it works best in twos. Okay, this part is already splined, and then this part I spline as well. And once I spline that, I can finally move on with other things in life. It's been like a whole 2 months since I've made progress. Gotta start catching up. Maybe I'll be able to finish by the end of this year. Oh wait, before we do, I completely forgot. We have a second character in here that needs to be... This also needs to be splined, if that's splined, yeah. Let's spline this for now, see what it looks like. Okay, first problem is this second keyframe, delete. See what it looks like, because it looks very scuffed. Yeah, so look here. He slides down backwards and somehow goes into this direction, which he probably shouldn't. Okay, it hits the ground. You're supposed to move forward. Yeah. There we go, much better. And also, we have this thing moving, which it should not be moving. Just keep it off the camera. And then you... That's fine. I think it's because I am seeing the other thing that is throwing me off. Let's check it out like this. Yep, that's totally fine. It's very fast paced too, so I probably won't notice. Okay. Honestly, this part can be slimed as well. Let's try it out. It's because I feel like I've animated well enough. Yeah, I did. Wind up. This one. Okay, before we do anything, let's make this constant. Put a keyframe here and then put it back to Bezier. And this could be slowed down a little bit, so exercise on that. And here we have a problem where this is really slow and it doesn't match the thing. So I'm just gonna try make this one specifically. This part specifically, right? So you need the top hand as well. There we go. Look, this is very, very long. Take these two, move it farther here. And then let's do a bit of wind up. Okay, let's fix the blink real quick because that's easy to fix. Okay, that's good. And here we have a little bit of a... Yeah, I like that. Constant again. There we go. Okay, I kind of want to make this a tiny bit more smoother. So let the edge right here, let's turn it into Bezier. Nope. That did not work at all. Much better. Can I just move everything here? Alright, let's check this out. Alright, let me just try make everything bezier right now. Okay, that's nice. Let me duplicate this. Move this back here. There we go. Yeah, honestly, it's already pretty good. Just need to unbezier this. Yeah, okay, I just need a bit of tweaking. Okay, this is very good information. Very good news. Oh, all right. How long has it been? Only an hour, huh? I work pretty fast. Let's keep it going. Alright, so this part is already okay. Maybe the head needs to rotate a little bit more before. And then I can slow this down a little bit because I think it's a little too fast. You were too early. Now we need you to... Alright. Still, it's very fast. Let me... Yeah, I have a bit of wiggle room here. Alright, let's start with the easy things. This is what the first easy thing is. I want to make this like this. Yep. Do you think about weight shift when you animate? Yes, yes, very much. I very much do. Yes, it's very important. Usually the way I think about weight shift is I don't really call it weight shift. I just call it weight. But like for example, when you start, let me put it here, right? So here, for example, when he wants to start running, right? An example of weight shift would be instead of him immediately running, of course you have to slowly go in, but then there's also center of gravity you can think about and how you start or how you use weight to convey anticipation is what I like to do, right? So when, for example, here, let's make this constant. So an example of how I apply this principle is in order to start running, I don't start with movement, I start with rotation. So before I move like this, I rotate like this. The reason is, when you rotate your body like this, your center of mass shifts towards this side. Right? It shifts towards here. So originally it was here, now it goes here. This causes a sort of invisible force that pushes the character in this direction, right? Alright, and it starts from the top. 1, 2, and then you keep on rotating and you slowly move now. And then once you go at, this is probably usually like the amount you'd want in a run. So once it reaches this point, then it stops rotating and now you're just fully translating. Yeah, so that's how I would describe weight shift. You can see how it's like, you know, if I bezier this, it's much smoother compared to, okay, so remember that. another. So if I just remove these middle points and just keep it like instant. See, this looks like weird, right? But if you slow down the beginning and make it focus only on rotation, you get a very smooth looking motion. Yeah, let me just do it this way. And sadly I can't do it side by side, but yeah. I think I got my point across. Alright. There's an issue here because he goes left first, right? And then he goes right because his center of gravity is like here, right? But then he doesn't reposition his other leg, and then he somehow moves this direction. So that's an issue, and the way you solve it is by repositioning a second leg. Okay, he lands here, and then just a little bit, not too much. Okay, then you lock this in till here, because this is fine. You fake it a little bit. Do this. Yeah, you can't see any movement yet because I didn't correct this. Okay, let's make this... Let's add a bit of idle motion. And here, we need it to slow down a little bit. And also the rotation is like really weird here. And delete the second part. Let's delete that, honestly. There we go. And everything else is kind of fast, so we're gonna do this. Do the secondary one, or the center one. Do this. There we go. Ooh, the head moves quite fast here. This is not useful. And it kind of bounces here, which I don't like. Or not bounces, but that movement. And also this, I kind of want to move it down a bit because it doesn't correctly intersect with the ground. Move it all the way down, and then the other leg, we could just raise it up specifically for this part only. This way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's start at the beginning. Forgot where this starts from. Here. Somewhere here. Doesn't really matter, but I can do the corrections later. Oh, hi there. You're just floating. How do I fix you? Wait, you're hidden? You're already hidden? Where's... Oh, it's back here. Delete these. Oops, delete this. Why can I see you here? Yeah, I can still see you here. Why can I see you here? If I delete this, it's just... Yeah, now it's fully gone. Nice. I have a weird thingamabob happening there. Let me try that again. I could spline that as well. I probably should. Oh, I don't like that. This part was very fast. So fast that it looked choppy. Okay. Alright, what I don't like is that... Oh wait, I forgot. There's one more thing I need to spline. This one. Well, honestly, it was so... The fact I didn't realize I didn't spline is probably making this good enough, but... Might as well do it. It was strong. Oh wait, no, this is... Sorry. Let's go constant, keyframe, and then Bezier. Because this is not supposed to show anything. Let me move this all the way back here so it doesn't interfere. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay, this locks it in. Let's move it back. Yeah, it's not very good. But I'm okay with it. So it's gonna be depth of field in the back anyway, so you can't see him. So I don't have to make it too detailed, right? Should be fine if I keep it this way. Right. One more check. Alright, this is something I want to change. You don't move. This doesn't move because it's injured. You put the blood. You need to make sure to put the blood there. But before I do anything, I did a MT. I'm gonna call this F1 shoulder track thing. Alright. Control P. Wait. Control P bone. There we go. And then I switch this into. Yeah, there you go. And eventually we gotta turn off because I don't need it for the whole time. Now keep it on this. Now, where is the IK controller? Oh, right there. Right, nice. All I need to do is copy location of Zane shoulder track. And then rotate it like this. And bam, we now have solved that issue. Apparently, you're not supposed to have keyframes here. Because I never use you. Just remove all those keyframes. Now when I go in... Yeah, now it doesn't like intersect randomly. And also I saw you move. Wait. Like that. You have movement, but it's the wrong direction. You need to go back. You never need to go forward. Alright. Whoa. What was that? Oh, this is still here. Okay, that's why. That's fine. Ooh, another one. And damn, we have so much stuff moving here. Another one. What do you move back there? Huh? I'm confused. Yeah, this should not be moving. Hey, alright. I hear this. That's where the actual fights. Wait, the actual fight. No. That's where the actual fight starts, not the start fights. It's a very long fight. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I think so long, because it's like a 5-minute fight scene. No, we start at 3 minutes. No, let's assume we start at 3 minutes, and we end at 7. That's a 5-minute fight scene. Oh my god, what did I put myself into? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh dear. Ooh. Yeah, this was supposed to be a 3-minute scene, but I decided to make it 10 minutes for some reason because I'm stupid. But hey, this is you gotta end the episode in like an amazing scene, right? It can't just be a one shot, like a One Punch Man type situation where you have 1 second of cool animation and it's over. I might animate everything in 2s just because it's easier and I don't want to spline 5 minutes of complex animation. Don't think people will mind it because I feel like I do decent enough animation on 2s. Also, I want to use a lot of grease pencil here because I've been practicing quite a bit on other stuff. But yeah, there's gonna be 2 phases to the fight, and it's going to be very annoying. So we have a 5-minute fight, and then plus another 3 minutes of just like the ending, or maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. Try and make it something. But anyway, I think that's it for today. I have splined scene 6.2. Next up, I'm just gonna start blocking out scene 6.3, which is the first half of the fight. I'm gonna do like blocking and then splining. Because I feel like if I continuously block over and over again, I'll just kind of get bored of it. The blocking is fun to a certain point, and it just gets boring. So yeah, I'll block and then spline so I can, like, get the gratification of it feeling good. But then again, I'm not gonna spline this, right? I just said I'm gonna block it all, so I might just do blocking till the end. Alright, that should be enough for today. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you guys hopefully... what's the day today? Today's a Sunday. I'm most likely gonna stream Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Should be it, right? Yeah, so Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I'll try to keep it at the same time. I might do it earlier. Because around this time is when my siblings come home, and when they come home, shit happens. So I'm gonna animate earlier in the day. Alright, I'll see you guys later then. Bye-bye.